Today's horoscope, Scorpio June 19, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mars moves into your social sector today, where it will stay until August 6th. During this cycle, you put more energy into happiness pursuits, friends, networking, or community. You may take the lead in group settings or initiate actions to reach your happiness goals in the period ahead. Energy levels improve, and for the most part, there are fewer obstacles in your way. Look for ways to team up to achieve your goals, but watch for competition with friends. Today, part of you wants to keep things light and airy, while another side of you is taking things a little more seriously. This can lead to indecision or tense interactions, with misunderstandings more likely than usual. As the day advances, however, you feel considerably more decided, and emotions tend to steady. Light off the fireworks because the fun is just beginning. Beginning now, mighty Mars, the planet of fire and fuel, will be igniting your solar of friendships, communities, and online networks until August 6, 2025. This is an immense announcement from the heavens that it's time to spice up your routine and pursue joy in all facets. For singles, this is one of the best periods in 2 years to meet someone new through online dating or friendships. For couples, this is an epic time to circulate amongst friends with your significant other and make beautiful memories. Even if everything adds up right the first time, recheck it. Your efficiency will be as high as it's ever been, maybe even a little higher, so you will have plenty of time to go over your work. You often find yourself caught in the middle of two friends who aren't getting along, in the middle of trying to accomplish many goals at once, in the middle of trying to get from point A to point B without hurting or disappointing anyone. This is how you exhaust yourself. To hell. Vitalize your inner core, focus on your diet and exercise. Doing whatever it takes to execute these two areas of your life will give you the peace of mind to choose what goals you can realistically accomplish. Concentrating on anything other than finances and work ambitions will prove pretty challenging for you on this day. With this being your own essence, you're sure to be right on the ball in this area. Knuckling down and getting the work done is something that comes readily for you. Consider taking a little time to think about what you are working on and toward. This can also be an excellent time to review and revamp your goals. You may discover some changes that need to be made. The last thing the moon will do before leaving your home and family sector today is clash with Mars, who in his final hours in your career sector will be fighting to keep your professional hat on. While this could see any work and life balance tension spike, with both gone by the end of the day, there will be nothing for this to hold on to, while the timing couldn't be better. Over 7 months after returning, Mars will finally give you a chance to take your foot off the gas, just as the moon moves on to become part of a team that is starting to power up the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. Working week or not, as the moon returns for its monthly visit to your romantic sector, a friendly aspect to Jupiter a week after his return to an adventurous part of your chart give these romantically charged lunar vibes a lot more clout. While over the next few days this will bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, with the North Node in your romantic sector throughout Jupiter's 12-month visit to an adventurous part of your chart, this is set to hang around. Daily Planetary Overview. As Mars enters practical, detail-oriented Virgo, the cosmic energy shifts from fiery spontaneity to grounded precision. This transition brings a more thoughtful and purposeful approach to action, drive, and even desire. You may find yourself channeling your energy into meaningful work, self-improvement, or problem-solving rather than impulsive reactions or heated debates. Mars in Virgo isn't about flash, it's about function. This period invites you to refine your habits, streamline your efforts, and move with intention. While passion may feel cooler, your ability to stay focused and productive is stronger than ever. This is a time when you may begin to notice a natural inclination toward structure and clarity. Whether it's planning your day more carefully, sticking to routines, or being more mindful of your health, you're likely to find satisfaction in the little things, especially when they're done well. Mars in Virgo supports precision over passion, so while you might not feel as emotionally or physically charged, you're more capable of accomplishing what truly matters. Tasks that previously felt overwhelming may now feel manageable, provided you resist the tendency to overthink or fall into the trap of perfectionism. If you find yourself hesitating to act out of fear that things won't be just right, remind yourself that progress often beats perfection. In conversations, your thoughts are sharp and your words carry clarity. You have the ability to express ideas effectively, but be mindful of how you say things. Mars can still carry an edge, and in Virgo, That edge might come across as overly critical or blunt, especially when others aren't expecting it. Being too direct, even with the best intentions, could lead to misunderstandings or tension. Try softening your delivery or asking questions before offering advice. Diplomacy is just as important as clarity, especially if you want your ideas to be heard and respected. When it comes to love and connection, you're more affectionate in subtle ways. You may find yourself wanting to care for others through thoughtful gestures rather than grand romantic displays. If you're in a relationship, this is a great time to show love through acts of service or mutual support. If you're single, your positive and grounded demeanor might naturally attract people who are drawn to emotional maturity and sincerity. You're not necessarily chasing excitement, you're looking for meaningful connection. This Mars placement also invites you to take a look at your physical appearance and well-being with fresh eyes. There's a strong motivation to improve how you feel and function in your body. Instead of high-intensity workouts or pushing past limits, you might feel more aligned with sustainable routines like yoga, swimming, or mindful walking. Still, if you have excess energy to burn and want a creative way to move, dancing could be a beautiful balance, something social, energizing, and joyful. If you've never taken a class before, this could be your sign to try something new. Financially, this is an ideal time to get organized. Whether you've been considering a spontaneous purchase or a long-term investment, your instincts are strong right now. Trust your ability to make well-thought-out decisions, and don't hesitate to seek advice from financial professionals or trusted friends. You're likely to find that others recognize your responsible attitude and are more willing to offer help or guidance. This can be especially valuable if you're starting a new project or reassessing your goals. Just remember to weigh your options without rushing. Clarity and patience will bring the best outcomes. Socially, even though your energy is more reserved, your warm-hearted nature is shining through. You may be surprised by how much others appreciate the efforts you're making to be kind and considerate. Whether you're hosting a gathering, catching up with friends, or meeting someone new, your presence feels grounded and sincere. People notice when you're truly being yourself, and during this time, that authenticity will open more doors than charm ever could. In the end, Mars in Virgo is less about quick wins and more about sustainable growth. Think of it as a time to quietly build your foundation, to strengthen what you've already created, and to refine the path you're on. You may not be making big, flashy moves, but the progress you're making is real, meaningful, and deeply rewarding. What's one small habit you've wanted to improve or start? How do you plan to channel this precise, focused energy in your everyday life? Share your thoughts. It's often the smallest shifts that create the biggest change.